Hi, this is Holly Novak. The knowledge tip from CS3 today is how to update benefit rates in HRMS. This, of course, comes in really handy every year for open enrollment. Enjoy. Once you have your rates from your carrier for the new year, you're going to want to update your rate tables, but first we need to make sure we have the right rate tables to update. So to do that, I'm going to go to Setup, and then Employees, Insurance Plans, and we're going to take a look at our HMO plan today, so I'll click the plus sign by there. Your coverage amount shouldn't change, but under employee premium, now remember this is the amount that the employer pays to the carrier for employee only. So I'm going to change that. It's going to go up a little bit to $615. Under the dependent premium, we just have a rate table there called Med Rate, so I need to make note of that so I can go update that rate table. And then the same thing for employee contribution. I'll make note of this HMO rate table for that. And the rest of the tabs should stay the same for what we're doing today. So I'm going to click OK here. It's going to ask us for a history record, so I'm just going to say new rates 2017 here for the reason for change. That is going to go through the system and update all of the employees for you. And sometimes, as you can see, that takes a bit. So once this finishes up, we're going to go to our rate table setup and update those two rate tables. So we're going to click down on Rule Type and go to Benefit Rate Table Setup. The first one that we're going to adjust is Med Rate. So once I click in here, the column 1 and 2 should stay the same for you. The rate table is where you need to update those rates. And so remember, in the insurance plan, we already updated the rate for employee only. So that is 0 here. So now we have employee plus spouse, spouse 1, child 0, and that rate is going to go up just a little bit to $487. The employee plus child is going to go up to $360. We'll leave it pretty easy. Employee plus family is going to go up to $620. So once you have those rates updated, we're going to click OK. Remember, OK saves and takes you out of the screen. And I'm going to click No here, because we're going to update our benefit calculations in just a second after we update that second rate table. All right, so our next one is going to be our HMO contrib. So we'll go here, and this is going to be your employee contribution. For our employee contribution, everything is going up just a little bit. I'm going to change the employee only to $135. The employee plus spouse is going to go up to $232. Employee plus child is going to go up to $205, and then employee plus family is going to go to $410. So once you have those rates updated, we'll click OK again, and that is going to ask us again if we want to update benefit file calculations, and we're going to say yes to that. So that's going to walk through all of our employees, and again, I'm going to say new rates 2017. It's going to go through all of our employees and update those rates for us. Once you have these rates updated, then of course over on the payroll side, those will pull over into payroll when you run open payroll. We would always suggest too that you go ahead and test this with an employee. So as soon as this finishes, we'll go ahead and give that a test with one of our employees and make sure that those rates changed correctly. All right, great. So for the employees, we'll go ahead and test that out. I'll go into Clay Andrews and check out his HMO plan. So now under his HMO, we'll do the plus sign there. His cost and coverage, so you can see the employee contribution went up to $410, and his dependent premium went up to $620. You see he has 2 covered dependents here. So let's check out somebody else just to make sure that they are good as well. So for Mr. Baird here, he doesn't have any dependents, so you can see his total employee contribution per month is $135, just as we changed it, and the employee premium, which is the employer cost, is $615. So that is how you update your rate tables for your new benefits for the new year.